What if your next move got you more sun, more charm, and a smaller mortgage? Across the South, there are cities with 230-plus sunny days, historic streets dripping with character, and home prices that can be 40% below the national average. Today, we're counting down the 10 most beautiful southern cities to live in, places where coastal sunsets, mountain views, and real communities meet everyday affordability. Want a front porch life without big city chaos? A riverwalk you'll actually use? A food scene that feels like a festival every weekend? By the end, you'll know exactly which city fits your vibe and your budget. Quick question: are you a beach person, a mountain person, or a moss-draped live oak person? Keep that in mind, because one of these cities might be your perfect match. We'll hit 5 beloved classics you've heard whispers about, and 5 fresh stunners locals wish you'd never discover. One has free lemonade days when temps spike. Another pairs rocket science with small-town sweetness. And the number one pick? Let's just say it's postcard perfect and surprisingly attainable. Ready to trade stress for sunshine? Let's start at number 10, a cool summer gem tucked in the mountains where your dollar and your weekends go a long way. Number 10, Bluefield, West Virginia. If your idea of southern living is front porch calm with mountain views and a mortgage that barely makes a dent, then Bluefield, West Virginia deserves your attention. With just under 10,000 residents, it delivers that small-town warmth without leaving you isolated. Nicknamed nature's air-conditioned city, Bluefield is famous for cool summers. Highs rarely touch 80 Fahrenheit. And if the thermometer ever dares hit 90 degrees, the whole town celebrates with a quirky tradition: free lemonade for everyone. Try finding that in a big city. Here, the median home price hovers around $120,000. That's nearly a quarter of the national average. Think 4 bedrooms for what a 1-bedroom might cost elsewhere. The Appalachian Mountains frame the skyline. Trails and fishing spots are minutes away, and winter snow turns the town into something straight out of a Christmas card. Add in the energy of Bluefield State University and community gatherings at Bowen Field for baseball, and you've got more than affordability. You've got belonging. Cool weather, low cost, postcard views. Bluefield checks every box. But if you think small-town charm stops here, wait until you see number 9, a southern city where rocket science meets sweet tea. Number 9, Huntsville, Alabama. Forget the stereotypes. Huntsville, Alabama is rewriting the South's story. Known as the Rocket City, it's home to NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center and the U.S. Space and Rocket Center. But it's not just rockets and engineers. It's one of the fastest-growing, most livable cities in the South. With about 225,000 residents, Huntsville blends brainpower with beauty. The Appalachian foothills frame the horizon. Montesano State Park offers trails and overlooks right in your backyard, and greenways, lakes, and botanical gardens make outdoor life part of the daily routine. Here's the kicker. The median home price is around $350,000, still below the national average, especially for a city that ranked number 1 best place to live in America in recent years. Jobs in aerospace, defense, and tech keep unemployment low, about 2.5%, while downtown buzzes with food truck rallies, craft breweries, and live music festivals. It's a rare mix: opportunity, affordability, and southern charm in one package. Imagine sipping sweet tea on your porch while knowing rockets are being built just down the road. That's Huntsville. And if a city can blend innovation with southern comfort, just wait for number 8, a soulful Louisiana capital where life feels like one long festival. Number 8, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where the Mississippi River runs strong, the food is unforgettable, and southern soul flows through every street. With around 220,000 residents, this capital city manages to feel both historic and vibrant at the same time. Affordability is one of its biggest charms. The median home price sits near $220,000, well below the national average, while rentals hover around $1,100 for a 1-bedroom. That means you can live steps from riverfront views, jazz-filled nights, and world-class Cajun cooking without draining your savings. The city's crown jewel is its culture, the towering Louisiana State Capitol, LSU football roaring on Saturdays, and food festivals that turn a weeknight into a celebration. From gumbo to jambalaya to beignets, Baton Rouge is basically a foodie's paradise wrapped in history. And when the music kicks in, whether it's the blues festival, street jazz, or a neighborhood crawfish boil, the city feels alive in a way that's hard to explain. You just have to feel it. Baton Rouge is proof that Southern living can be affordable, flavorful, and full of energy. But if you think Louisiana brings the magic, wait until number 7, where coastal breezes and cobblestone streets create one of the South's most picture-perfect escapes. Number 7, Wilmington, North Carolina. If your version of Southern beauty comes with ocean breezes and cobblestone charm, then Wilmington, North Carolina belongs on your radar. With about 120,000 residents, it's that rare city where beach town fun meets small city warmth. The location is a dream. The Cape Fear River runs through downtown, while Wrightsville and Carolina Beach sit just minutes away. That means morning walks on the Riverwalk, afternoons with your toes in the sand, and sunsets that feel like they've been staged just for you. Surprisingly, the median home price is about $385,000, still far cheaper than Florida or California coasts. For that, you get historic neighborhoods, vibrant murals, and a downtown Riverwalk often voted one of the best in the country. Add in a thriving arts scene, seafood that tastes like the ocean, and 215-plus sunny days a year, and life here feels like a permanent vacation. Wilmington also carries a youthful, creative energy thanks to UNC Wilmington and a thriving film scene. No wonder it's nicknamed Hollywood East. But if you think Wilmington is charming, wait until number 6, where Spanish moss, cobblestone squares, and timeless Southern grace create one of the most enchanting cities in America. Number 6. Savannah, Georgia. Step onto the cobblestone streets of Savannah, Georgia, and it feels like walking straight into a painting. With its oak trees draped in Spanish moss, pastel historic homes, and squares that whisper centuries of stories, this city of 150,000 residents is Southern charm perfected. The beauty here isn't just skin deep. Savannah is affordable too, with a median home price around $325,000, a steal compared to many East Coast cities of similar size. That means you can actually live in one of the most picturesque historic districts in America without millionaire status. But Savannah isn't stuck in the past. The Savannah College of Art and Design injects a youthful, creative spirit into the city, filling it with galleries, murals, and festivals. Add in legendary fried chicken, shrimp and grits, and coastal escapes like Tybee Island, just 20 minutes away, and you've got a lifestyle that blends history with pure joy. It's a city where every street corner has a story, every tree seems alive, and life moves with a graceful rhythm. Savannah is where people come for the beauty, but stay for the soul. And if you think Savannah is enchanting, wait until number 5, where Southern mountains meet vibrant creativity in one unforgettable city. Number 5, Asheville, North Carolina. Tucked in the Blue Ridge Mountains, Asheville, North Carolina isn't just a city, it's a whole vibe. With about 95,000 residents, Asheville has become a magnet for artists, foodies, musicians, and outdoor adventurers who want mountain beauty with a creative soul. The scenery alone could sell it. The Blue Ridge Parkway, often called America's most beautiful drive, winds right past town, while Pisgah National Forest offers waterfalls, trails, and kayaking just minutes away. Come fall, the mountains explode in fiery reds and golds, drawing visitors from across the country, but imagine having that as your backyard. The median home price is about $450,000, not the cheapest, but when you're surrounded by breweries, street performers, and more art galleries than you can count, it feels worth it. Asheville even boasts more breweries per capita than nearly any other U.S. city. From live bluegrass echoing out of mountain bars to the grandeur of the historic Biltmore Estate, Asheville blends the outdoors with culture in a way few places can. It's vibrant, it's soulful, and it's endlessly alive. But if you think mountain magic is powerful, wait until number 4, where cobblestone streets and pastel row houses turn every walk into a living postcard. Number 4. Charleston, South Carolina. Few cities capture timeless beauty like Charleston, South Carolina. With about 155,000 residents, this coastal gem feels like living in a postcard, cobblestone streets, pastel row houses along Rainbow Row, and horse-drawn carriages rolling past gaslit alleyways. Charleston blends history with elegance. Stately plantations like Middleton Place, the iconic Battery waterfront, and 18th-century homes make walks here feel like time travel. Yet the city isn't stuck in the past. It pulses with art, festivals, and world-class dining. From she crab soup to low-country shrimp and grits, Charleston's food scene alone could win it a spot on this list. The median home price sits around $500,000, not cheap, but still a value compared to other coastal cities like Miami or San Diego. Safety, walkability, and southern hospitality add to the draw, making it one of America's most beloved places to live. Imagine evenings strolling the Battery with the sea breeze on your face, Spanish moss overhead, and golden sunsets bouncing off pastel facades. That's Charleston. History, beauty, and grace rolled into one. But if Charleston feels magical, just wait for number 3, a city where every cobblestone whispers centuries of history and the ocean is never far away. Number 3, St. Augustine, Florida. Welcome to St. Augustine, Florida, America's oldest city, founded in 1565 and one of the most stunning places in the South to call home. With just 15,000 residents, it feels cozy and small town, yet carries the cultural weight of centuries. Walk its narrow cobblestone streets, and you'll see Spanish colonial architecture, charming cafes, and the imposing Castillo de San Marcos fortress standing watch over the bay. St. George Street hums with musicians, artisans, and street performers, turning every day into a festival. The median home price sits around $410,000. Not cheap, but a bargain compared to Miami or Naples for this level of history and ocean proximity. Plus, with 42 miles of beaches nearby, from quiet Anastasia State Park to family-friendly Villano Beach, life here feels like a permanent vacation. Add in 220-plus days of sunshine a year, tapas restaurants, and the famous Nights of Lights festival each winter, and St. Augustine proves it's more than a relic, it's a vibrant, thriving community with soul. But if history and beaches impress you, wait until number 2, a Tennessee treasure where rolling hills, music, and southern charm come together in one unforgettable city. Number 2, Franklin, Tennessee. Just 20 miles south of Nashville, Franklin, Tennessee, feels like a Hallmark movie set comes to life. With about 85,000 residents, it blends Victorian charm, Civil War history, and Southern hospitality into one of the most desirable places to live in the South. Stroll downtown and you'll find boutique shops, antique stores, and cozy cafes tucked into 19th century brick buildings. Live music spills out of nearly every corner, while annual festivals like the Pilgrimage Music Festival bring big-name artists to this small city with a big soul. Yes, the median home price sits around $700,000, but here's why people still flock to Franklin. The community is safe, schools are excellent, and the quality of life is unmatched. Compared to luxury suburbs elsewhere, Franklin still delivers more value for the lifestyle it offers. Add in tree-lined streets, horse farms dotting the countryside, and quick access to Nashville's music scene, and Franklin feels like the perfect mix of peace and excitement. It's where history, culture, and comfort intersect. But if Franklin feels like a dream, wait until number 1, a Gulf Coast city where beaches, sunshine, and culture combine to create pure southern paradise. Number 1, Sarasota, Florida. If paradise had an address, it might be Sarasota, Florida. With about 55,000 residents, this Gulf Coast gem is where turquoise waters, white sand beaches, and a world-class art scene all collide into one stunning lifestyle. Sarasota's crown jewel is Siesta Key Beach, famous for its powdery white quartz sand that stays cool even under the blazing sun day. Add 250-plus sunny days a year, and you've got an outdoor dream, kayaking in Miyaka River State Park, biking along the waterfront, or just watching dolphins play at sunset. But it's not just beaches. Sarasota is often called Florida's cultural capital, home to the Ringling Museum of Art, Sarasota Opera, and a buzzing downtown filled with craft breweries, farmers markets, and waterfront dining. It's laid-back luxury without the chaos of Miami. The median home price sits around $515,000, not cheap, but far more attainable than places like Naples or Santa Barbara. Factor in great healthcare, strong community spirit, and unbeatable scenery, and it's no wonder Sarasota tops this list. Because in Sarasota, you don't just live near the beach, you live in a place where every day feels like vacation. So there you have it, the 10 most beautiful southern cities to live in. From cobblestone streets under Spanish moss to Gulf Coast sunsets that stop you in your tracks, each of these places proves the South is full of charm, history, and everyday beauty. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these cities would you move to tomorrow if you could? Or maybe I missed your favorite hidden gem? Drop it in the comments, because your answer might inspire someone else's next adventure. And if you enjoyed this journey, don't just click away. Hit like, tap subscribe, and share this video with someone who's dreaming about a fresh start in the South. It helps the channel grow and lets me bring you even more guides to the most incredible places in America.